Hey there, watch enthusiasts. Welcome back to our channel. If you're on the hunt for a stylish timepiece that won't break the bank, you've come to the right place. Today, we're diving into the world of affordable watches and bringing you our carefully curated list of the top 5 watches under $150. From sleek minimalist designs to sporty chronographs, we've got something for everyone. Let's get started. So our first watch on the list here today is a dive watch, probably the epitome of a beater at an affordable range, and that is a Casio Duro. So this is a watch that offers a ton of value for the money. If you are looking for a dive watch under $100, this has been on a short list now for a long time. Most of the Casio Duros that have been mentioned have been the black dial version, but lately we have seen some other dial variations, including the blue one that just stood out for me. For that money, you get a decent 200-meter water resistance, mineral crystal, and a wearable 44mm case. But remember, lug to lug is 48mm, so that will tend to be wearable by a 41mm case. So I just found that this actually works well on my wrist, so just keep that in mind. It wears much smaller than what the case size might indicate. Casio Duro is absolutely within the pantheon of affordable dive watches. Next, we have Braun with the BN0032. I think when a lot of people think of Braun, most people might think of razors or other elements of industrial design, but Braun has a real history of developing various industrial watches and all kinds of industrial design. They are leaders when it comes to industrial design. In terms of workmanship, these watches leave a lot to be desired, but I think that the design element of these watches for a person who likes this style has a wearable 40mm case, 50 meters water resistance, thickness of 8mm and 44mm from lug to lug. Braun is a brand where, hey, is it really a watch brand? No, do they just make watches? Probably a reasonable way to look at this, but in terms of, do they make a nice looking watch, and is it at a really affordable end? And could I see some people who like this overall just inspiration and field of design in this type of package being drawn to these? Absolutely, and that's why I thought it made sense to put them on this list. Let's move on to some automatic watches that maintain the quality of our first selection. If you're a fan of the old school Seiko 5 range or either already own one and want to try something completely different, then the next series of watches should be on your checklist. The Orient Tristar series offers just as much as the classic Seiko 5 series, without the inflated prices and hard-to-find models. In fact, there are hundreds of automatic models to choose from, all for less than $100. The model I chose today is a bit more fun and outside the box with a beautiful reflective blue dial. This model is definitely eye-catching. The dimensions are similar to the Seiko 5 series, 37mm case diameter, 11mm thickness, and 43mm from lug to lug. You absolutely can't go wrong with this piece. Next, we have Citizen Chandler. So unlike some of these other mechanical options, Citizen really relies on their eco drive to provide a lot of this kind of entry-level offering from the brand now. In terms of intrigue here, this really creates a lot of just put it and forget it kind of mentality when it comes to wearing these watches, unless you are someone who likes the idea of setting your watch every day, or every other day depending on the power reserve. But usually pretty much every day, because not having great power reserves here, if you're talking about mechanical watches, Citizen Eco Drive might be the kind of watch for you. These watches use quartz oscillation, so you get that kind of accuracy, but instead of a battery uses an actual solar cell and be able to actually charge by using artificial light or natural sunlight. In terms of specification, you get 100-meter water resistance, beautiful wearability as well, 37mm case diameter, 9mm thickness, and 45mm from lug to lug. And finally, my last choice, the Orient Ray 2, classic diver's watch. It combines classic diving design with modern functionality and materials. There are many dial and bezel colors to choose from. My favorite is the classic all-black version. As with all Orient divers, the case is large but fits any wrist size. 41.5mm case diameter, 13mm thickness, and 47mm from lug to lug. And there you have it, folks, our list of the top 5 stylish watches under $150. From minimalist to sporty, vintage to modern, there's a watch here to suit every taste and occasion. Which one caught your eye? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest horological explorations. Until next time, keep ticking.